Rosenfeld. Previous to this, I have worked as a media specialist in San Francisco. I worked at the Lawrence Public Library, and I am now the library lady of Lawrence High School. Why LHS? Well, I'm a born and raised Lawrencian. This is where I went to high school. I graduated from here and was really proud of it. When the job opportunity opened up, I thought, okay, once a lion, always a lion. And the second thing I thought was, I swore I'd never go back to high school when I got done. And look, never say never, here I am, and very happy to be here completely. I do library introductions now, presentations for teachers that bring their classes in, and I hope to get them inspired to come visit and visit often. To me, a library is a very vibrant space, and it should definitely have some action and some liveliness to it. You know, I think libraries are changing in a lot of different ways, and I want this to be a place where people come in and feel comfortable, they find resources that they need. It's a multi-purpose space. And you know, I'm very enthusiastic about library services. I'm very interactive, I'm very collaborative, I'm open to hearing suggestions. I would like suggestions, please, about things the library can have and maybe things that we can add to do. So it's a process rebuilding, and it's a process enhancing what's already here, but this is not my space. This space belongs to students. I'm looking in the camera as I say this, it's important. This space belongs to the students, it belongs to the high school. It's a high school community resource. It's not just my resource, it's yours. And as such, I want to make sure that what we have and what we offer in the place that the library is reflects the people who want to come in here. And I want people to come in here, whether it's just to meet and discuss homework, meet and discuss books, use the computers, find a good read. We have jigsaw puzzles. I don't know if you knew that, but I found a whole bunch in the back storage room. And yes, you may use the jigsaw puzzles, which might be a good palate cleanser for those stressful days at school, speaking to the camera. So there are all sorts of treasures here, and I am happy to help you find them. And whether it's research using the online databases, which are fabulous, by the way, and I would love to show them to you, or finding a good book or an informational book to check out and take home. I want kids to be happy here. I want the students and staff to be happy here. I want them to find it a haven and an inspiration and a joy like I do every day. I have loved being a librarian as long as I've been a librarian, and it's been a very, very long time. I've worked in the library arena for, well, you know, I'm always 29. I've been 29 for a few times, but let's just say it's been for many, many years. So I also review books for a professional journal, a national magazine. I review books for ages preschool to teen, and fiction and nonfiction. I've done that for about 16 years. Before that, I was a children's book reviewer for Wichita Eagle, so I've been doing that too. I have a lot of favorite books, and that's a good thing, because if people come up and say, do you have a good recommendation, I might say, one of my favorite books is, or today, one of my favorite books is, but tomorrow it might be a different book. Let me just say I read diverse books since I was a kid. I started reading young, I read all the time. I was kind of a nerdy bookworm kid, and then a nerdy punk rock bookworm kid, and you know, that whole thing, and books have been constant pals to me. But when I was younger, it was just like I would read whatever, you know. I would read Ramona Quimby, right, you know, Beezus and Ramona books. And I would read the Hardy Boys, and I would read Nancy Drew, all that stuff. But then again, sometimes I would run out of reading. I remember one time asking my dad, I was about 11, do you have anything to read? And he gave me James Bond book and Kurt Vonnegut book, and I read them, and I loved them, and now I'm a James Bond fanatic, you know, so who knew? It's just everything. When I grew up, what did I want to be? Well, at one point I wanted to be a fireman, a writer, a beautician, and then I wanted to become an auto mechanic. So I decided that what I wanted to do was work at a garage, so I got an apprenticeship at a garage, and my parents convinced me that I wanted to finish college, so I did. So I did finish college. It was, you know, a good thing. but I still wanted to be an auto mechanic. But when I was in graduate school getting my first graduate degree in English, I decided that I needed to work at a garage, so I got a job at Jiffy Lube, and I was the first woman at the Jiffy Lube to wear a uniform and work on the floor, and I did that here in Lawrence, and I was really proud of it. It was a great experience, and I worked with these great guys who were very supportive and very accepting. But I loved my uniform, and when I left, I got to keep my Jiffy Lube patch, which I still have today. Kids should follow their dreams even if they're very diverse. The process to sometimes achieving those dreams might not always be the easiest path, but I think you can make it happen. You know, in my case, I thought sometimes I wasn't going to make my path, but I did, and I'm happy where I am right now. And I hope to inspire that in the students that come in here. And please know this is a place where you can be yourself, where you are respected, where you are embraced and welcome, and this is your space. So please come in and say hey anytime, all the time.